12 skills. That's how many are running my contents business right now. I didn't code any of them. Each one is a markdown file sitting in a folder. And last week, Anthropic shipped something that changes how all 12 of those skills work. Claude Code skills just got evals, benchmarks, and A/B testing. That sounds like developer stuff. It's not. It's the difference between I think this skill works and I can prove it works, and I charge clients $500 a month to keep it working. Let me show you my full setup. What Skills 2.0 actually is. Quick context. If you already know what Claude Code skills are, skip ahead 2 minutes. Timestamps on screen. Skills are markdown files, plain text. They teach Claude how to do specific tasks your way. Not apps, not plugins, not code. Text instructions in a folder. Before March 3, you created a skill and hope it worked. You'd run it, check the output, think, yeah, that looks right, and move on. No way to test it, no way to know if a model update broke it 2 weeks later. After March 3, 4 modes: create, eval, improve, benchmark. Create is what you already know. Write the skill. Eval runs automated tests. You define test cases, feed them through the skill. Check if the output matches what you expect. Pass or fail. No guessing. Improve takes the eval failures and suggests fixes to the skill instructions. You don't have to figure out what went wrong yourself. Benchmark logs everything. Pass rate, token usage, time to complete. Run it once. That's your baseline. Run it again after a model update, and you know instantly if something broke. And here's the part nobody talking about. A/B testing with blinded judging. 2 versions of skill. Claude judges which output is better without knowing which version made it. Runs 3 times. Majority wins. 5 out of 6 public document creation skills improve their triggering after running the new description optimizer. That's Anthropic's own data. And this is available right now. Claude.ai, Cowork, Claude Code plugin. You don't need to wait for anything. There are 2 types of skills. One compounds over time. The other one expires. Every Claude skills video on YouTube treats them the same. They are not. Capability uplift skills teach Claude to handle tasks the base model struggles with. PDF from processing, generating PowerPoint files. Specific formatting the model gets wrong without help. Problem is, models improve. What Claude couldn't do 3 months ago, it can do now without any skill at all. So you spend time building a skill, and 6 months later the base model does it natively. The skill becomes that way. It's burning tokens for nothing. Workflow skills are different. They sequence Claude's existing abilities according to your process. Research a YouTube topic and check my index for duplicates. Search the web. Write the research doc in my format. Save it to my specific folder. The model doesn't need to learn a new ability here. It already knows how to search, write the save files. The skill just tells it to do those things in your order with your rules. When the model gets smarter, workflow skills get better. The model follows your instructions more accurately. Capability uplift skills get unnecessary. Build workflow skills. That's the rule. And here's where evals become useful for both types. Run an eval on a capability uplift skill with a base model. No skill login. If the base model passes, kill the skill. You are wasting tokens. Evals tell you when to retire a skill, not just when to improve one. 12 skills AI running in production. Let me show you each one. I'm going fast. Skill 1, /YouTube-research. I type one comment. It searches the web for competitor videos, analyzes view counts, finds contents gaps, and checks my research index for topics I've already covered, and writes a full research document. Competitor data, audience sentiment, SEO keywords, content gaps, all structured. This used to take me 3 hours of manual research. Now it's one comment and about 4 minutes. Skill 2, YouTube-outline. Takes that research doc and creates a full video outline. Hook concept and section by section breakdown and thumbnail ideas and CTA placement, timing targets. I used to stare at the blank page for 45 minutes trying to figure out the structure. Skill 3, YouTube-script. Takes the outline. Write a full spoken script with transition cues, pause marker, visual empathize call out. The script you're hearing right now went through this skill. The first draft of 13-minute script used to take me a full day. And skill 4, YouTube backend takes the finished script and creates a shooting guide for my content director. Every screen recording needed, every screenshot, every camera angle, and every B-roll shot. My content director can shoot the entire video without me in the room. And skill 5, YouTube/production. Takes the script and backend guide, creates a time-coded production script for the editor. Every line of dialogue mapped to a visual asset. The editor opens this file and know exactly what goes where. No back and forth. And visual asset. Skill 6/infographic. Generates HTML infographic slides, concept diagrams, framework visuals, comparison charts. Need a spec comparison table for a video? One comment. It builds a self-contained HTML file I can screenshot or screen record. Skill 7/YT infographic. Same engine, specialized for video asset. Concept diagrams and framework breakdowns, visual explainers designed specifically for YouTube screen recording. Skill 4, YouTube-real data. This one generates realistic UI mockups. YouTube comment section, Stripe dashboard, spreadsheet, analyze patterns. It looks like a real screenshot, but every number exactly what I need for the video. No blurring, no awkward cursoring, no hunting for the real data to show. Content operations. Skill 9, lecture-script. I run a 20-lesson course. Each lesson is a Notion document. This skill takes a lesson doc and converts it into a 15-minute video lecture script with pause cue and transitions. 20 lessons, each one goes through this skill. Skill 10, humanizer-check. This one scans any piece of content for AI-sounding language and fixes it. Banded words, banded phrases, sentence structure, patterns, dashes, the whole list. I have over 100 rules in the humanizer config. Every piece of content I publish passes through these skills before it goes out. Every script, every email, every course lesson. Skill 11, Notion-upload. Converts markdown to Notion format. Handles XML table conversion, call-out formatting, specific character escaping, highlighting colors. If you've ever tried to paste a markdown table into Notion, you know how broken it gets. This skill fixes all of it. That used to be 30 minutes of manual formatting per lesson, times 20 lessons. Skill 12, research-topic. Run web research on any topic. Saves the finding to the research folder with proper headers, source links, and date stamps. Auto updates my research index so I never duplicate work. The research library grows itself. 12 skills, all markdown files in a folder. Total cost $100 a month for a Claude Code Max. And time saved, roughly 15 to 20 hours a week. That's the equivalent of the part-time content coordinator I don't have to hire. And let me show you what Skills 2.0 actually looks like in practice. I will use humanizer-check as the example. I create an eval, 5 sample paragraphs, each one loaded with known AI patterns, banded words, dashes, uniform sentence length. The eval checks, did skill catch everything? Did it fix them correctly? At first run, 4 out of 5, it missed a banded phrase pattern in test 3. I run improve mode. Code looks at failure, figures out what the skill missed, and suggests an update to the instructions. I review the suggestion, accepted, rerun the eval 5 out of 5. Now I run benchmark. It logs a pass rate, token usage, and completion time. That's my baseline. And next month, Claude ships a model update. I rerun the benchmark, still 5.5, good, nothing to do. Drop to 3-5, run improve again. That's the loop. Create, eval, improve, benchmark. Repeat after every model update. The skill gets better over time instead of quietly breaking. And if you're thinking, that sounds like a lot of maintenance. It's not. The benchmark runs take about 30 seconds. I do it once a month. And here's where this gets interesting for your bank account. Before Skills 2.0, you could build skills for clients, configure their workflows, set up the folder, hand it over, one-time fee, $500 to $1,500, done. The problem, no guarantee it works next month. A model update could break something and nobody would know until the client complains. The service, skill build 3 to 5 skills, price $1,500 what you deliver custom workflow skills for their business. Or service build plus eval suite, price $2,500 what you deliver skills plus automated tests proving they work. Another service, monthly maintenance, price $500 a month what you deliver. monthly benchmark A/B improvements, model update checks. Other service, full operational library, price $5,000 what should deliver, and 10 to 15 workflow skills covering entire business. The eval suite is what turns a one-time gig into a monthly retainer. You're not just building the skills, you're proving they work every month. I built your skills, I tested them monthly, and when the model updates, I make sure nothing breaks. That's a $500 a month conversation nobody else is having with clients yet. And one more thing, agent skills is an open standard. Microsoft, OpenAI, Figma, Cursor, GitHub have adopted it. 550,000 skills already on the Skills MP marketplace. The skills you build aren't locked into Claude. They are portable. Build once, client uses them wherever they want. Skills 2.0 launched 3 days ago. The market for this service doesn't exist yet. That's the point. You're not competing. You're creating the category. Building skills is the setup. It's the tool side. Getting clients who pay you to build and maintain their skills, that's the completely different problem. I talk to people every week who have a Claude Code running, skills configured, a beautiful system, and 0 clients. The tools work, the pipeline doesn't. Setting up the tools is one step. Getting clients is a different problem. That's what I teach. This Friday, I run a free live training called From 0 Clients to First Paying Client in 28 Days, the system nobody teaches. I will show you 5 numbers framework, diagnose what's broken in your pipeline, and walk you through the exact outreach system my students use. AIChrisLee.com/training, links in description. If this video saved your time, subscribe. I put one of these out every week.